30 Days of Kidnapping by Hyperintrovert on AR3. Chapter 3, Day 1, Part 3. Pete and his crew were chilling at their base, his house, and really it was only Pete and Jill. Clay was out getting lunch. Petey didn't really care. Planning to rob a pawn shop. Really, it was only Petey planning. But that didn't bother him, because contrary to popular belief that criminals were stupid, Petey was smart. Technically a genius. He was pretty sure he was tested when he was younger. He knew how to avoid getting caught by GPD. And when the bats started showing up, he knew how to avoid getting caught by them as well. It wasn't all that hard in his opinion. Cover every inch of your skin. Petey always wears clothing that make him look bulky. Don't talk. If you absolutely have to talk, make sure to change how your voice sounds and give no hints. Petey has always followed the rules and can say with most honesty that he never been arrested. A fact that he's very proud of. That, and since his crew started following the rules, they haven't been arrested either. One of the best ways to plan a robbery is to plan it when something bigger was going on. Jill had heard a few days ago of an armed shipment coming in, and if Jill heard about it, then the bats have definitely heard about it. Though he wondered how they would react when they realized that it wasn't what they thought it would be. Petey honestly thought that some people just wanted to get caught. If you don't want anyone to rat you out, you don't tell them. The best kept secrets are the ones that are never told. It was a hard concept for people. It felt obvious to him. He might trust his crew with his life, but he never told them the details until they were on the way. Shaking off his thoughts, Petey got back to work. After all, he only had a few more hours to plan, and he liked to have backups. Petey was startled out of his planning by the front door banging open. Clay must be back. Why must he always slam the door? With a shake of his head, he gets up when he hears Jill shriek. Clay must have thrown his food at her again. I am the only grown-up here. Maybe putting Jay in timeout would work. Ideas. Who the hell is that, Clay? What the fuck have you done? Why did you bring the body here? Well, that wasn't good. Petey takes off running up the stairs and to the living room. It takes him a second to see a black-haired kid unconscious on the floor. It takes him even longer to think about seeing if the kid was alive. Kneeling down and trying to find pulse, he looked at Clay. Please tell me you didn't kill some kid. Clay scoffs. No faith in me? No, I ain't killed no kid. I did, however, kidnap Tim Drake. He states with all the pride he had. Jill and Petey look at each other. This had the potential to either make them a fortune or put them behind bars for the rest of their lives. This is Tim Drake? Of Wayne Enterprises? Are you sure, Clay? Yep, boss. He's even hacking out of the building, not paying attention to his surroundings. How did you get him unconscious? 'Cause I doubt he just fell asleep. Clay struck his tongue at Jill. I hit him with a rock. Do you realize you could have killed him? Yeah? I didn't think about it. You ever think, Clay Brain? Oh, piss off, Jill. Both of you stop now. Clay, you are not allowed to do this again. It's one thing to kidnap someone, but it's another thing altogether to kill Tim Drake. Taking a deep breath, Petey looks at the unconscious Moneybag. Tie him up. Everyone will be looking for him soon. We need to get ahead before then. We will do a ransom of what? $1 million? $2 million? Must be paid by tonight. How do we contact Bruce Wayne? They all looked at each other. None of them knew how to do this. Contact the GPD? Wait, that is stupid. But we don't have any other ideas. Jill, call the cops. Wow, never thought I would say that. Clay, let's get Tim tied up in the basement. I will get some ropes. Petey walks down to the basement. Hey, Jill, do you know where the camera is? The cops are wanting proof of life. They don't believe we have Tim Drake. Petey looked around when Jill didn't respond. Where was she? And more importantly, where was Tim? Jill! God, can't a girl go to the bathroom in peace? Not when our hostage is gone. How did he escape? That's not possible. He was just there. Still knocked out cold. What the hell? Taking a deep breath, Petey counts to 10. He needed to think. Apparently, Tim Drake was a lot smarter than he originally thought. Was he really unconscious, or was he just faking it? How did he escape from the rope? Jill was a master at tying knots. And with how he got out of their base with no one seeing him, Clay was sitting right in front of the door. There was no way he could have gotten out. And Petey was going to make sure when they kidnapped Tim again, he would not be able to escape. This just might be fun. Petey smirks and goes over to his desk to start planning. After spending the night and most of the morning scheming in frustration, Petey was knocked out by Jill and told to calm down. Go to the grocery store, we need bread. So now, Petey was walking to the store. He was still mad about Tim escaping yesterday. He couldn't figure out how Tim did it, but he was ready for next time. Tim wouldn't be able to escape from chains that would be attached to the floor. Petey and his crew were going to get that money. After all, Tim had screwed with their robbery. So lost in his thoughts of revenge, he wasn't really paying any attention to his surroundings. When he was flat on his ass, ready to cuss the person out, he froze when he saw that it was Tim. What were the odds of that happening? Maybe he should pay the lotto. Dude, I'm so sorry. I wasn't watching where I was going. Here, let me help you up. As Petey accepted the offered hand, he slipped his other into the pocket of his jeans, grabbing a knife. He smiled. It's okay. I also wasn't paying attention. He pulled on Tim's hand. He brought them closer and hit Tim on the temples with his knife. Catching Tim in his arms, he called Jill. Come pick me up. I got a friend. A few minutes later, Jill and Clay pulled up next to him. Getting back to their base, they take a picture of Tim and send it to the GPD. Clay, I want you to check the chains. Make sure they're not loose. Jill, help me chain him. Petey couldn't help but laugh after they were done. This was meant to be. Now that that's done, let's get our fortune.